Hello everybody, welcome back to PadfootTD Games. My name is Zach, I'm the voice behind the icon, and today we are back in iRacing once again with the Legends series here at Oxford Plains Speedway. Coming up to Maine from Charlotte last time around. We did pretty good for our first attempt at being in a Legends car. Today we're going to hop in here, like I said, at Oxford Plains. Going to get a good time trial through. Just letting you know, this one is going to be a short episode. Everything this week is going to be super short, and the reason for that is I don't really have that much time before I head out for Loudon this weekend for the Full Throttle weekend. So you'll notice it's not in VR because I just don't have the time. I wish I did. Hoping maybe next week everything will slow down a little bit more. But we'll be back in our normal cam for now as we get ourselves up to speed. I don't think I've actually ever done a Legend. I guess I have done a Legends car here before. I do have a time. Let's find out. Oh, I love it so much. Oh, way high. Okay. Cut in a little bit sooner. Got it. And, ooh. And back up to speed. It's going to be an interesting time around because I want to stick down, but this car's got like no turn to it. At least for what I need. But yeah, we're going to be heading up to Loudon this weekend. It's going to be 2 weeks after you'll see this video. I already know that just because I kind of messed up on how the video is going to come out. Instead of coming out 1 week later, they're actually coming out 2 weeks later, so I do apologize for that. But yeah, we're heading up to Loudon for the Full Throttle weekend. They're going to be having the Wheel and Modified Tour, the K&N Series, which is actually a global open for East and West, as well as the Pinty Series, the first time coming down from Canada to try out those cars down here. So I'm excited about that. Something brand new, and I'm glad that Loudon's at least doing something since they decided to give our race to Las Vegas. I'm going to say that it was a good race for the fact of some of the action and the tire problems, but as for fan attendance and driving capability of the track of that hot in the fall, horrible choice by NASCAR, and I would definitely say you should bring it back to New Hampshire or move it until later in the season. It's too hot out there for fans and drivers alike. So that's me being my personal bias. If you love Las Vegas, more power to you, man. I try to fight for the home tracks because it's not like, oh, I want this track to be open. No, I actually go to every event that I possibly can at New Hampshire Motor Speedway, especially if it's NASCAR related. I show my support. There's too many people who are like, oh, I don't want to lose this race and then don't go. Or I want this track to have a race but then won't go. If they brought back Rockingham, I'd probably make a special trip down there just to try it out. Right? It's hard because of locale, you know what I mean? I love it because I'm actually at that point where I'm not even moving the wheel that much. And a little bit of brake. I know I'm going like way on the high side here. Literally just keeping the wheel pegged to the side. Oh boy, but I hope you guys are having a great day. Like I said, I'm sorry that these videos are going to be short. It's really just kind of getting our time in and then moving on. I got packing to do, grading I've got to do before I leave. We actually don't leave until tomorrow, but there's so much that I kind of left for the last minute, including making these videos. Because we're heading up tomorrow, which is a Friday. The racing's on Saturday, and then Sunday we're going to come home. And I have to work that evening, but on top of that, my dad and I are going to have the ability to go see Super Motocross at Winchester Speed Park for the first time and last time of the year. So I don't really want to turn that option down either. Spend a little bit of time with family and have a good time. So we're going to get in here and do our times, pay our dues, and collect them points. That's what it's all about. I'm not looking for a win. I'm just looking to be, consecutive. Of course, we always want to win. Don't get me wrong. But this car, I'm still figuring out. Like, I guarantee I'm probably driving it way wrong. Help if I stayed off the freaking curve here. That much I do know. That much I'm qualified to know. Let's see. We're not getting any faster, so we'll actually bring it into the pits this time around. Green and white checkered here. Let's see where we sit in the standings. I'm actually genuinely curious. Let's slow ourselves down. Whoa. Massive drop in frames right there. Very interesting. All right, so that run actually is going to put us in second. I'm actually quite surprised on, you know, how not bad we're doing. But of course, we are super far from first place. So I just want to come out here one more time and maybe try a different strategy. See if we can get the car to stick maybe a little bit more. See what we might be able to do to get just maybe a little bit more speed. And bring up that time a little bit more. Excuse me. I'm always for a tryer's chance, you know, coming out and see if we might be able to do better. We got enough time here. It's such a short episode anyway, so let's floor ourselves. I really wanted to be on the brakes a little bit sooner. We did do a faster lap. Freaks. Excuse me. I'm sorry that I keep clearing my throat. It's a little bit later in the evening than I'm usually used to recording. Did no vocal warm-up whatsoever. Not that I usually do that anyways. Whoa, 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 whoa. Save it, save it, save it. Save it. I know, I keep on screwing up and hitting those. Every time we're at Oxford, by the way, because I always try to go down lower than I should. Yeah, my tires are shot now. I'm just going to bring it in. Get new tires. Ripped everything off of these ones. But yeah, always at Oxford, because I always trying to push on how far I can get the car to go. Oh, well, let's get it fixed and let's get back out. Alright, here we go. Really, really want to get another time in. I was feeling good about that run too, but then of course I just had to fuck it up. Let's get ourselves... See, rubbing it's fine, just can't be getting crazy with it. There's a big event that's held every year at Oxford for a lot of hometown track series. I think it's mostly for late models or pro stocks. I can't quite remember. It's a really big event. There's so many cars and so many knockout rounds. I'm hoping to eventually actually make it up there. But of course, that's in Maine. It's a whole other state away, so it's like options are kind of null on that. I also want to make it to a dirt track eventually, just to be able to experience it. I'm definitely an asphalt person. But I think it'd be, you know, if you love racing, it's something nice to go and check out. I don't know, the fundamentals of asphalt racing just appeal to me more. I think there's closer racing, because, I don't know, from the video that I've seen of dirt track racing, you gotta be so close to each other. I mean, so far away and so close at the same time, there's not really that much movement. I've just been seeing more on asphalt. I do like the drifting aspect. I do like the hold on for dear life and hope you make it feel. See, this is what the car wants to do. I don't want it going out that high. But I'm trying to carry so much speed down the backstretch. And at turn 4. Saved it. I'm being like super finicky with the throttle. I'm just trying to get it to point just a little bit better. Like, I definitely already know that we're not going to beat our time, but that's okay. I might be able to at least improve it, but I keep on having to fight it here out of 2 and 4, so I don't know how well that's going to go. Also, there was some news that came out today, long expected, but still comes to a shock to me, that Kiss, which happens to be my favorite band, will be performing their last tour in 2019. One last kiss, one for the road. This comes as a super heavy heart thing for me. Kiss was my very first concert that I ever went to. And to hear that it's going to be kind of coming to an end, sitting here 16 years later, it weighs a lot on my heart. It makes me really sad. And I don't usually go to concerts because I don't feel like I get my money's worth all the time. So, it's kind of weird to think that this might be the last concert that I go to in my lifetime, and you know, that's me with music choice. I'm not the biggest fan of modern music at all. Anybody. comes out with any sort of music, whether it's rock and roll or not. Hey, cool, extra time. So that's weighing a lot on me right now. But back to iRacing, enough of me whining. I'm going to say we did better. 18.165. They have a 17.4. So I definitely know we're not going to get that. But I can definitely say happy with a second place finish here at Oxford. Did some pretty good times, and we're able to save from getting into a wreck. So happy with that all around. Let's get ourselves into the pits and just make sure we are set for the day. All right, that's going to do it for this one, guys. I know it was short, and I do apologize for that, but I still hope you enjoyed. If you did, we do live stream on Twitch, and we are on Instagram. Those links are down there in the description below. Let us know down in the comments what you think. I'd love to be able to hear from you guys. If you liked it, let's give a good old thumbs up. Always lets me know that I'm doing a good job. And if you really did enjoy, a subscribe is always appreciated. Just puts a smile on our face every day that we see it, knowing that we're entertaining you all, and that means a lot to me. But with that, I thank you guys so much for coming out to this one, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!